3 even more disturbing true gas station horror stories. The night shift at Blackwood gas station. I never believed in ghosts until the night I started working at Blackwood gas station. People always say that when you work late night shifts, your mind starts playing tricks on you. The empty roads, the silence, the flickering lights above the pumps, they can make anyone feel uneasy. I used to laugh at those stories. I thought every haunted gas station story online was just someone trying to get attention. Then I started working the midnight shift. Blackwood gas station was located on an old highway outside a small town. During the day, it was a normal place. Truck drivers stopped for coffee, families filled their tanks, and people came in to buy snacks before continuing their trips. But after midnight, everything changed. The highway became almost completely empty. Sometimes an entire hour would pass without seeing a single car. The only sounds were the humming of the refrigerators inside the store, the buzzing of the lights, and the wind moving through the trees behind the station. I took the job because I needed money after moving to the area. The manager told me the night shift was easy. Just watch the cameras, keep the counter clean, and don't fall asleep, he joked at the time. I didn't know why he specifically mentioned the cameras. My first few nights were normal. I drank coffee, watched movies on my phone during quiet hours, and cleaned the store whenever someone came in. Then, on my 6th night, something strange happened. It was around 2:17 a.m. I was standing behind the counter when I heard the sound of the front door opening. The little bell above the door rang. I looked up and expected to see a customer. Nobody was there. I checked outside through the glass window. The parking lot was empty. At first, I thought maybe the wind pushed the door open. I walked over, closed it, and went back behind the counter. A few minutes later, the bell rang again. This time I felt a strange cold feeling in the room. I walked toward the door slowly. "Hello?" I called. No answer. I checked the parking lot again. Nothing. I laughed nervously and told myself I was just tired. Then I noticed something. The floor near the entrance was wet. There were footprints. Not normal footprints. They looked like someone had walked inside from the rain. But it wasn't raining. The ground outside was completely dry. I followed the footprints with my eyes. They went from the door straight toward the bathroom. And stopped. I stood there frozen. The bathroom door was closed. I knew I was alone. At least I thought I was. I grabbed the flashlight from under the counter and slowly walked toward the bathroom. I knocked. No response. Is someone in there? Nothing. After a few seconds, I opened the door. The bathroom was empty, but the mirror above the sink had something written on it. 3 words. You forgot me. My heart started beating faster. I immediately stepped back. I didn't touch anything. I didn't even breathe. I grabbed my phone and called my manager. He answered after several rings. What happened? He asked. I told him about the footprints and the message on the mirror. There was a long silence. Then he said something that made my blood run cold. Don't leave the store. What? Just listen to me. Lock the doors. Stay behind the counter. Why? Another silence. Then he whispered, because you're not the first person to see her. I felt my stomach drop. Her? My manager sighed. I was hoping nobody would ever ask. He told me a story about a woman named Emily who used to work at the gas station years ago. She was a night worker too. One night, she disappeared. Nobody knew exactly what happened. Some people said she left town. Others said she quit without telling anyone. But the old employees knew something else. Emily had always complained about seeing someone standing near the highway at night. Woman wearing an old-fashioned white dress. Every night at the same time, 2:17 a.m. The night Emily disappeared, the security cameras showed her walking outside because she thought someone needed help. The cameras recorded her going toward the highway, but she never came back. The police searched everywhere. They found nothing. After that, employees started reporting strange things. The door opening by itself, footsteps inside the store, a woman's voice asking for help, and sometimes messages appearing in the bathroom mirror. My manager told me not to look outside if I heard someone calling my name. Whatever happens, he said, ignore it. I wanted to believe he was joking, but then I heard it, a voice, right outside the store. Can you help me? I froze. It was a woman's voice. Soft. Sad. I moved closer to the window. And then I remembered what my manager said. Don't look outside. The voice came again. Please help me. Every instinct in my body told me to run, but I couldn't move. Then the voice changed. It wasn't sad anymore. It sounded angry. Why did you forget me? The lights suddenly went off. The entire gas station went dark. I grabbed my flashlight and ran behind the counter. For almost 5 minutes, I heard things moving around, the sound of footsteps, the bathroom door opening, the front door bell ringing, again and again. Then everything stopped. The lights came back. The store was empty, but on the counter in front of me was something I had never seen before. An old employee badge. A picture of a young woman was printed on it. Her name was Emily. The next morning, I quit. I never returned to Blackwood gas station. Years later, I searched online to see if the story was true. I found an old newspaper article about a missing gas station worker. The name was Emily. The date was the same year my manager told me, and the last recorded time she was seen, 2:17 a.m. Even now, whenever I pass an empty gas station late at night, I never look toward the windows, because sometimes I still hear a woman's voice asking for help, and I'm always afraid that one day I'll turn around and see who is calling. The customer who never paid. The second story comes from a truck driver named Daniel. He had been driving across the country for almost 10 years. He wasn't someone who believed in ghosts or supernatural stories. He believed in things he could see, things he could touch, things that made sense, that changed after one night. At a small gas station in the middle of nowhere, Daniel was driving through a highway area where there were very few buildings. His fuel was getting low, so he stopped at the only gas station nearby. The sign above the building was old and broken. Half of the lights were not working, but the station was open. He parked his truck and walked inside. Behind the counter was an old man reading a newspaper. Daniel bought coffee and snacks. Before leaving, he noticed another customer standing near the drinks section. A man wearing an old jacket. The man looked pale, almost like he hadn't slept in days. Daniel didn't think much about it. He walked outside. Then he heard the store door open. The same man came out. The strange thing was, the man didn't walk toward a car. He walked directly toward the highway. Daniel watched him disappear into the darkness. A few minutes later, Daniel heard the cashier yelling, "Hey, wait." Daniel went back inside. The old cashier looked terrified. "What happened?" The cashier pointed at the security monitor. On the screen was the store entrance. The strange customer was standing there, but there was something wrong. The camera showed the man entering the store, but there was no footage of him leaving. Daniel looked at the screen, then at the door. Impossible. The cashier slowly opened an old drawer. Inside was a newspaper clipping. He showed Daniel a picture. It was the same man. The article said the man had died years ago after an accident on that highway. The old cashier said, "He comes here every year, always the same night, always looking for someone." Daniel never asked who. He left immediately, and he never stopped at that gas station again. The voice behind pump number 4. The last story happened to a college student named Mark. He worked at a gas station near a forest area during summer vacation. The job was boring until one night when he heard someone whispering through the pump speaker. It happened at exactly 3 a.m. "Help me." Mark looked outside. Nobody was there. He checked the cameras. Every pump was empty. Then the voice came again. "Please." He walked outside. "Hello?" No answer. He checked every pump. Nothing. Then he reached pump number 4. The speaker suddenly turned on. "Hey," woman whispered. "I'm still here." Mark ran back inside. The next day, he asked his manager about it. The manager became serious. Years earlier, a woman had disappeared near pump number 4. She had stopped for gas late at night. Nobody knew what happened. After that, employees started hearing her voice through the pump speaker. Always at 3 a.m. Always saying the same thing. "I'm still here." Mark quit 2 days later, but before leaving, he checked the security footage from that night. The camera showed him walking outside alone, but near pump number 4, there was another figure standing beside him. A woman, watching him. The entire time. Some places hold memories, some places hold pain, and some places never let people leave completely.